Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Kabir Considers. In this video, I'm going to react to Catch a Predator, the Kinky Predator. I mean, that title alone, right? These videos, that show To Catch a Predator, I wish that it aired in the UK, because I would have watched it so much, because just to see those sickos get busted, you know, to see their faces, I'm sure my dad would have loved it. This video, I've got no idea what it's about. The Kinky Predator, I can only imagine maybe the stuff he was texting, you know, the person who he thought he was texting, was really, really gross and you know. So yeah, this should be interesting. So let's do it.
He was the kind of guy you'd see standing in line at the dry cleaners of the grocery store.
I need you to just arrest me and take me to jail and execute.
I need to talk to you first.
What?
Walter Babst did not stick out of a crowd.
I was watching it for 10 minutes.
And he walks in with pressed jeans. He was the kind of guy you'd see standing in line at the dry cleaners of the grocery store. Never stick out of a crowd. Clean-cut guy. But here we are on a Saturday morning, and we know that this guy is a teacher.
Okay.
We know how old.
He's a teacher. Oh my God. I just hope that none of his pupils have ever, you know, suffered at his hands, if you know what I mean.
He is. We know he's married. We know he has kids. Hey, how are you?
Pretty good.
Why don't you have a seat right over there, please? And right away.
Busted.
I'm under arrest.
No, I want to talk to you. Go ahead, have a seat.
I knew it. Go ahead and bust me.
You knew what? No, just sit tight. And what are you doing here?
Getting my ass kicked.
Getting your ass kicked.
He just, the instant he saw Chris, his world just came crumbling down.
I knew it. I knew it was a setup.
Then why did you come?
I need you to sit down, please.
I need you to just arrest me and take me to jail and execute.
I need to talk to you first.
And you know what? I didn't bring anything. I didn't want to do anything. Whatever.
Yeah, right. You didn't want to do anything. Yeah, right.
Well, why did you come here, though? Help me to understand.
Because I'm a sick son of a bitch.
Yeah,
I've never done it before. I talk about it online all the time.
You talk about it
help me to
online
understand.
all the time?
I mean, do you have a compulsion, an addiction to the internet?
Yeah. Okay. I've never done anything with anybody except my wife. Ever.
Babst was very graphic in a conversation he thought he was having with a 12-year-old girl.
Oh my God.
They talk about intercourse. They talk about all the things they were going to do together and how he would teach her. And he says, I just chat about it. I just talk about it online. It's fantasy. But it ceased to be fantasy when he walked into our house.
Absolutely.
Now, who were you here to see?
I don't even know. And you know what? I'm going to ask you something. Am I under arrest?
You're not right now, no. But I need to ask you some more questions first. Now, you were here. No. I want you to sit down, please.
I need to go. Can I go?
I want to talk to you a little bit more first. Please just sit down. Would you like some water?
No,
Would you like some water? The only thing he wants is to be as far away from this house as possible. Well, now he does. Prior to Chris showing up, he desperately wanted to be in that house.
I'm about to puke.
You were talking to a girl named Beth.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
Okay.
You know what? I don't know.
What did her profile say?
Her profile said I'm in trouble.
The profile said she was how old?
She said 12 or 13.
12 or 13. So you know you were coming here for a 12 or 13-year-old girl.
I'm totally screwed. I know that. But it's...
Ugh, come on. Why?
Do you have kids?
Yeah, I do.
Well, how would you
my
feel
God.
if some guy in his 40s walked into your house trying to hook up with your kids?
I feel pissed.
What do you do for
Would you feel pissed? I don't really believe you. Honestly, I don't really believe you.
a living?
I'm in education.
You're in education. A teacher.
Mm-hmm.
What grade do you teach?
High school.
High school.
Yes.
We see men
Did
from
you see how he said high school? Like high school, as if, yeah, you know, I don't teach elementary. Like, you're still, you know, what you are.
all walks of life. But when a teacher comes in, it's especially disturbing because obviously this guy has access to children. You got to wonder what's going on at school or after school. Please, just sit down.
I won't go anywhere. I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to go to jail.
But I need you just to stay by the bench there, please. What are you wearing at the moment? My boxers and tank top I sleep in.
Please don't read it. I know what it says.
Why?
then he
You
sent
you
this
ashamed
stuff.
of it? You ashamed,
Is that
are you?
appropriate in any way? You know, that's against the law right there.
Is it?
To transmit that to somebody who you think is underage? Yes, it is.
Transmit it though. No, I didn't transmit that to her. May I ask?
Do you see my pic in the chat window? Yeah.
Yeah, but
Think you would like that in you?
Oh.
How big is it?
Oh,
well,
my.
you saw. Go get a can of Coke. Dang, will it hurt? A little, yes, at first. Now, what conclusion am I supposed to draw here, John?
I can't say anything. I'm done. I'm fried.
Well,
Please arrest me.
there's pretty much from the get-go, Babst seems to realize that 12 different things can result from his showing up and none of them are good. There's one thing you got to know first. But when I tell him that I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC and we're doing a story on computer predators. Now, if there's anything else you'd like to say, he knows that this is even worse than getting arrested. He knows that this is going to be on television.
Oh.
He's starting to figure out.
Everything is over. He's done. He is over. Finished.
This is going to impact his career
Massively.
as a teacher.
His career's over.
And he's starting to figure out.
Did you see how he walked backwards like he knew?
He's starting to figure out that this is going to impact his career as
Instantly
a teacher.
turned around with his
And he's
hands
starting
behind
to
his
figure
back.
out that this is not going to go over well at all at home.
Oh my God.
Before to hire an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. Do you understand these rights? You have the right to speak with an attorney and have him present before any questioning. If you cannot afford to hire an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. Do you understand these rights? Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me?
Just days after Babst was confronted and arrested, we find out he's back teaching
What?
at the high school where he worked. And
How?
somehow this slipped under the radar of authorities who didn't immediately report this to the school.
That is just negligence. That is gross negligence.
Ultimately,
Unacceptable.
it was reported to the school and he was suspended. But he taught just days after his arrest. Like nothing was going on.
That is gross negligence. Pleaded guilty and was sentenced to a year in jail with 5 years of probation. Revoked in the state of California. Wow. Unbelievable. I don't understand how, when he was arrested, the school that he worked at wasn't immediately informed. Immediately. Like, as soon as they asked him, because I would assume that when you're arrested, they probably ask you what you do for a living and stuff like that. Like, as soon as he said teacher and they cross-referenced with what he'd been arrested for, alarm bells should have started flashing. But yeah, wow, just absolutely insane. The things that go on. I'm lost for words. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.